Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com, and our interview segments, as usual, presented by Marcus & Mack, voted the best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. And if you're watching us on Facebook, you're going to see a lot of people wearing brightly colored shirts because it is our visit from the Indiana Senior High School, and they are getting ready for a big event. Even wearing one right now is Principal Wade McElhaney. Wade, it's good to see you again.
Josh, it's always good to see you. I was just telling some of the students here that it was a number of years ago you were sitting at a desk in my economics class and doing a career project. And for that career project, you did a demo tape because you wanted to become a radio announcer.
Well,
so it's really good to see you in a place where you wanted to be.
Thank you, Wade.
You're welcome.
Gosh, I'm blushing here. Thankfully, Facebook's not picking that up. But let's talk about what's going on. Obviously, there is a big event coming up in Indiana High, and I know you got some students ready to talk about it.
We do. We have a lot of things here. We're always grateful that you allow us to come here and promote those events. And first up, as you gave a segue to, is for IHS mini-thon. We have two students, Jaden Myers and Jaden Ball, and they are here to talk about IHS mini-thon and all of the wonderful work that the students and their advisor, Ms. Duffy, are doing.
All right, so the two Jadens, come on forward here, and one on each mic. There we go. If you need to move that one up, just grab it by the bracket there. So first off, so that everybody knows who we're talking to.
Hi, I'm Jaden Ball.
And I'm Jaden Myers.
All right, so Jaden Ball and Jaden Myers, this is being done, this is the IHS mini-thon.
Yeah.
For the uninitiated, what is the mini-thon?
So our mini-thon is a fundraiser for pediatric cancer, and we're partnered with the Four Diamonds Foundation, and that foundation supports children at Hershey Milton Hospital in Hershey, PA. So all of that money that we raise tonight is going to go to that fund, and it's going to be put towards supporting families and children who are affected by pediatric cancer. And
this is, of course, in connection with the famous thon Panhellenic dance at Penn State, right?
Right, it is very close to that, except we don't stand for 46 hours. We'll only be standing for 6 tonight.
Oh, but that's still a marathon for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's going to be going on tonight as part of the Indiana High mini-thon?
Yeah, so we have a lot of fun games planned, and we also have a lot of food coming. So we know our students are very excited for that. We have some relay races. We're going to have some guest speakers talking. We have students who are shaving and cutting their hair.
Oh, good heavens.
We both are, so.
You're going to get rid of that ponytail.
I am.
And you're going to go all the way down to the skin?
Yep.
Oh, good heavens. But you're doing it for the best causes in the world, as you said. And talk about the group of students and Miss Duffy as well, who have been organizing this for this year's event.
Yeah, so we have a group of 22 students, and we started this at the beginning of the year, and we've put a lot of hard work into it, so we're really excited. Miss Duffy has done a great job leading us and giving us guidance along the way, but we've definitely taken over, and we've tried to put our best into this, and we're really excited for tonight.
So the theme for this year, I see it on the shirt, Your Journey Awaits. Maybe you can explain that for our listeners. Putting you on the spot, I know.
It's definitely a tough theme to explain. We kind of had to. We couldn't use the theme that Penn State had to, so we came up with our own.
Oh, okay. So you were trying to be a little bit creative then.
Yeah, creative. Like your journey fighting through cancer.
All right. Hey, that's good. You got it good there. All right. So this has raised a lot of money in the past few years. Have you two taken part in it in the past?
Yes, I believe we both participated the last 2 years that we've had it.
All right. And so standing for the 6 hours and doing dances and playing games and all that stuff, does it get grueling?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. So talk about some other things that people can expect. Now, obviously, students have paid an admission fee to come to this, and that's going to the Four Diamonds Fund.
Yep.
How much are you hoping to raise tonight? Are you going to have more fundraising activities there?
So we are continuing to accept donations until we reveal our total tonight at about like 11:45-ish.
Okay.
So we're hoping to get some more donations coming in. I know last night Indiana Rugby made a very generous donation.
Oh,
so
that's awesome.
That was very nice, but we're hopeful for a pretty high number, so.
Oh, I hope so too. I hope so too. Please keep us posted,
Yep.
and please give our best to Miss Duffy and the rest of the crew. All right.
Yes, we will.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, let's get Mr.
Thank you.
Thank you. And those shirts look pretty cool, Mr. McElhaney. Let's get our next group in, please.
Okay, our next group, I'm going to introduce Mr. Lehman, one of our esteemed science teachers, and he's here to talk with you or introduce some students in Science Club and what they are doing.
Mr. Lehman, how are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing excellent. So, Science Club, what's going on?
So
Let's bring the
I
students
got
over.
3 students with me today. I've got Audrey Yang. She's going to talk about what we have been doing. I got Emma Runge. She's going to be talking about what we will be doing. And then Isabella Grimm, she's going to talk about some opportunities for fundraising that we have.
All a very scientific process to boot. So let's go ahead and start with the first person. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Audrey Yang. I'm a secretary of Science Club, and this is my second year as a member of Science Club.
Excellent. So what's going on?
So in February, we took 30 students to Slippery Rock for our PJS Regionals competition, which is the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science competition. Mm-hmm. And we have 26 students that are moving on to states for PJS at Penn State.
Wow, you said 26.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we had a good number of students actually perform very well this year. So
We're
pretty happy about that.
What are some of the things that the students are doing as part of this this competition that you're talking about?
Well, for PJS, there's really a lot of free reign that we can do for projects.
Mm-hmm.
So there are multiple categories like behavioral, physics, ecology, all those. So we really had like a lot of free reign that we could do these projects on.
When's the state competition?
May 19th through the 21st.
All right, knock on wood, we get some hardware coming back in the science department,
Yeah.
okay? Next up is where it is now, I think, and who is that going to be? I think that was you, wasn't it? Your name once again?
I'm Emma Runge.
Step up to the microphone a little bit closer there. It won't bite, trust me. But Emma, talk about, I guess now is, the current phase. What's going on right now?
So right now we're preparing for our pre-sef competition on April 3rd. So
Another competition, wow.
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh Regional Engineering and Science Fair.
Mm-hmm.
And we all made posters of our projects, and we'll be presenting them at the Carnegie Science Center.
Do you have a project in this?
Yeah, we all do.
Okay, what's your project? Just curious.
My project is whether audio or visual information is better attained in high school students.
Oh, okay, so we're talking about how students learn.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. I consider myself a bit of an audio person, but of course, Mr. McElhaney will tell you that right now. But that is actually pretty cool. And the projects cover a wide variety of fields.
Yeah, they have a lot of different categories, like Audrey said, behavioral, physics, biochem, all that.
A lot of competitions that you take part in, but it brings a lot of honor to the school. So now fundraising efforts, as I understand it. So next up, your name once again?
Isabella Grimm.
And Isabella. So fundraising efforts, is this to kind of raise money to get you guys to the competitions?
Yeah, it's to raise money for our state trip at Penn State.
Mm-hmm. And what are you doing for that fundraiser?
On April 1st, we're having a Chipotle night.
Oh, yum. Okay, so I think it's, a portion of the sales?
Yeah.
And how do people take part?
So you just go on April 1st, and you mentioned that you're there for the Indiana Science Seminar or Science Club fundraiser, and they'll make sure a portion of the proceeds go towards our state trip.
All right, excellent. And I wish the Science Club all the best. I hope you bring, as I know I said bring back some hardware, but I know you're bringing back a lot of prestige just by being invited to the state dance. So thanks very much for telling us about what's going on.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys. And Mr. McElhaney, next up.
Okay, Josh, next up we have Mrs. Beth Porter, one of our esteemed art teachers, and she's here to talk about some of the culminating events that are going on within the art department.
Good morning, Ms. Porter. Advance. How are things?
Great. How about with you?
Doing well. So things busy with the arts department then?
Spring is always our busiest season.
Okay. Is the show coming up pretty soon?
We actually have a show going on right now, and I have 2 students with me that are going to tell you a little bit about it. I have Cora Kushner and Isabella Brunetto, who Cora's going to tell you about the show, and then Isabella's going to tell you about the opening of the show.
All right. Cora, Isabella, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Excellent. And Isabel, how about you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Excellent. So tell me about this show.
Well, it's at the Artist Hand Gallery on Philadelphia Street, and it's incredible. Like every senior that wanted to participate has their art there, and it's open until March 30th.
Mm-hmm.
And and you can buy prints and originals. There's all different kinds of art there.
All right. Do either one of you have anything in the show?
Yeah, we both do.
Excellent. And what's your medium?
I have clay. I have a silk painting, linoleum prints. I have a lot of different stuff in there.
So several different items. And what is your medium?
Same thing. I'm most comfortable with colored pencil, though.
Oh, okay. A drawer. I used to doodle all the time, but my stuff was never as good as what you have. Is that one of the pieces on your card?
Yeah, I designed this as virtual.
All right.
And this is our postcard, and it has all the information on it.
Well, show it to our camera at least so that they can take a look at your artwork there. And again, you can find more at the Artist Hand. And when does the show run again?
Until March 30th.
All right. And of course, just going into the Artist Hand, there's no admission there, but people can buy stuff. And I bet you it does. What does it feel like to you whenever you hear somebody tell you, "Oh, a piece of yours sold"?
Oh, it's crazy. I don't know. It's just so. It's really, I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. A little bit of pride in yourselves then, I would think.
Mm-hmm. It just feels so, legitimate, you know?
Mm-hmm. But the fact that you're getting to display your art, that's really cool on its own. So we thank you both very much, and we thank you for bringing everybody here for the arts, and glad to see that's still running strong at Indiana High. Thanks again.
Thank you.
We're getting down to the wire, but I think we can extend the show a little bit here. Wade, what do we got?
Well, batting cleanup here, we have Mr. Rohn, our athletic director at the senior high school, and he's here, and he brought some students with who had some incredible accomplishments within their sports seasons, and we're going to highlight Mr. Rohn and the students.
All right, Dan, step on up to the microphone there. How you doing?
Good, Josh. How are you?
Doing excellent. Spring sports season underway?
It is. Busy time.
Excellent. And I know baseball's getting ready. They want to get back into the playoffs.
They do, yeah. No, it was unfortunate our game against Armstrong was canceled earlier in the week, but we have Beaver tomorrow, so we're looking forward to that.
All right. Who have you brought with us today?
So Mr. McElhaney asked me to bring 2 to 3. I, of course, brought 5 because how can I not celebrate our winter accomplishments? I'm going to start with our girls basketball team. I have 2 members here, Bella Antonacci and Cassie Boyer, both seniors from the team. Coming off their first PIAA playoff win since 2010, which was incredible. So here they are.
I was rooting for you. I was listening to those games. Jake was broadcasting them on our affiliate. I was rooting for you all the way down the road, I'll tell you that. So talk about your seasons. You two had an incredible year, not only getting deep into the playoffs, but getting to the state dance as well. How did that feel?
That felt amazing. That was our main goal going into the year. We wanted to make states, and we didn't even think that we could win. Honestly, at the beginning of the year, we were we just want to get there, and then we won, and it was a great feeling.
What do you think was the big factor in your success this year?
Honestly, I think that our team culture was a huge part of our success. We were positive every day. We had a lot of things going against us, but everybody just trusted coach and just had fun. Showed up every day, ready to work, and I think that was a huge part of our success.
You got to give credit to your coach. Go ahead and tell us name drop here.
Coach Michael Franciscus.
Coach Michael did a pretty good job then, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Since you're both seniors, I got to ask, what are your plans?
I'm going to Allegheny College to pursue a pre-medicine degree in biochem and to play basketball.
Oh, you are going to play basketball
Yes.
there? Excellent. And
then I'm attending IUP to be major in early childhood education, and then I will be helping coach the girls team next year.
Okay, so you're looking at it more from the coaching side rather than the playing side. That's actually pretty cool, the fact that you're going to be able to share some knowledge. And as seniors this year, you were able to share some knowledge with your fellow players who are juniors, sophomores as well. So talk about getting the chance to do that.
Yeah, I think that was one of our happiest moments of the year, was getting to pour knowledge into those girls, and we just love them so much, and we're so proud of how far we came.
I think you should be proud of yourselves, both of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dan, who else do you have?
How can I not celebrate our hockey team? I brought two guys here, Philip Bell and Nate Wood, both seniors on the hockey team, made it to the semifinals of the Penguins Cup. Really great season.
You guys have always had some pretty good seasons. How has Indiana become such a strong hockey program?
I feel like the coaching and from the playing aspect, we're all on the same page, and I feel like that really had a big impact.
You guys had some very big victories this year. What do you think was the biggest victory you've had?
I think the biggest victory was we beat Quaker Valley at home 3-2 in overtime.
Because they were the toughest team. They were the number one team in the division, right?
Yeah, and that was the first time we played them.
Yeah, and so it's like we're sending a statement. You guys are touchable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are the plans for after graduation?
I plan to go to Penn State. I'm currently undecided, but
you want to continue in hockey though?
I'm thinking about it. I'm on the edge right now, but.
And what about you?
I'm going to IUP for safety science. I'm thinking about playing for the team. But
nothing wrong with that. Gentlemen, you've shown yourselves very well here for Indiana for hockey. I just wish you could have gone a little bit deeper, but that's why you play the games, right?
Yeah, it would have been great.
All right, but anything else you want to talk about for hockey? Give you the chance.
I just think we had a really good year, and we had a lot of seniors on the team, and a lot of the wins that we pulled through were just because we just wanted to play for each other.
Right. Yeah. That's teamwork right there. Thanks.
I feel like we truly became a family this year, and really.
I've heard that theme a lot, actually, and when you think about great hockey teams like the Miracle team of the 80s, the Penguins, they were all families, you know what I mean? All right. Hey, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Dan, I think you said you had one more?
I have one more. How can I not celebrate our swimming team? I have senior Alex Bauer here from the boys team coming off the first state championship in Indiana high school history. Pretty amazing year, and we're just very proud of our swim team. So, Alex, take the reins, my man.
First championship of boys swimming, first state championship. Wow. Congratulations, first off.
Thank you.
What were your events?
200 IM, 100 breast, and then 2 relays.
Wow. And and your relay teams actually were setting some records, not just school records, but I think PIAA records?
We set 2 WIPIO records, and we almost broke the state record.
Oh, that close, huh? All right, excellent. Talk about the other members of your team. I mean, these people have also done some amazing things throughout this year.
Yeah, we have Preston. He won his 5th PIAA gold medal this year. He couldn't get the 6th one in the 100 free, but it was a good race. Joey Margita, he scored some points in the 100 fly and on those relays at 1. Josh Reed, he's a freshman. He came a long way this year. We had beginning of the season, we had to yell at him a lot to stay in the water, but he ended up being on the 400 freestyle relay that ended up winning.
So why did you have trouble keeping him in the water?
I just think, I don't know.
It just seems something odd for a swimmer, I guess. But to me, anyway.
He had a lot of shoulder problems.
I see. So what are your plans?
I'm going to go to Pitt, in main campus, and major in environmental science.
Going to continue swimming?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Wish you the best at Pitt.
Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations to the entire team as well. Wow, that's a lot. I know we've got overtime going here, but I think we're doing all right. Hey, thanks a lot, Principal McElhaney, for joining us and for bringing all these great students here. Some great representatives for Indiana High, and as a personal wish, rock it out at the mini-thon tonight.
Well, thank you, Josh, and appreciate the opportunity again to celebrate our academics, our arts, athletics, and the activities that go on that make Indiana Area Senior High School a real school community. I thank the students for that.
All right.
And if I can, Josh.
Yes, sir.
You remember your second career choice?
It was theater.
I thought it was a spy.
Oh, please.
All right. Take care. Thank
you. Thank you. Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. We're running a little late. This is WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, Homer City, Indiana. It's 9:04.